Pressing the power button. Waking up to new realities. In this chapter, we will delve into the art of mental awakening and self-awareness. Just like your favorite electronic device, sometimes our brains need a good old reboot to function at its best. Let's face it, life can sometimes feel like hitting the snooze button on repeat, and before you know it, you're stuck in a Groundhog Day scenario. But fear not, dear reader, for there are ways to break free from the cycle and start each day with renewed vigor. It's time to press that imaginary power button and turn yourself on to a whole new level of consciousness. As we navigate through the intricacies of mental rejuvenation, we'll uncover the necessary techniques for recognizing when change is not only beneficial but imperative. We'll explore how to assess the current state of your mental operating system, identifying areas that may require a software update or perhaps even a complete overhaul. Think of it as giving your mind's software a detailed diagnostic checkup, ensuring that everything is running smoothly and efficiently. After all, even the most advanced machines need regular maintenance to stay at peak performance. So get ready to embrace the exhilarating possibilities of a fresh start as we embark on this illuminating journey together. Running a diagnostic, assessing your mental operating system. As we embark on the journey of rebooting our internal hard drive for a fresh start, it's crucial to run a thorough diagnostic of our mental operating system. Just like a tech-savvy detective, we'll delve into the nitty-gritty of our mind's functionalities and observe the patterns that govern our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. Picture this as a mental MRI, a comprehensive scan to uncover any glitches, bugs, or outdated programming that could be slowing down our mental processes. Are you running on the latest software, or are you in need of an upgrade? Start by examining the default settings, those automatic responses and learned behaviors that have become ingrained in your mental interface. Do they serve you well, or is it time for some fine-tuning? As we navigate through this diagnostic process, keep a keen eye out for recurring error messages, irrational scripts, and outdated apps that no longer sync with your current aspirations. This is the opportunity to identify and quarantine any toxic, viruses, pessimistic thinking, self-doubt, or limiting beliefs that may have infiltrated your mental firewall. Running this audit allows us to take stock of our mental assets and liabilities, pinpointing areas where our cognitive RAM could use a boost, or conversely, where we might benefit from freeing up some mental space. Remember, this isn't about nitpicking every line of code. It's about gaining a clearer understanding of our mental landscape so that we can proceed with the necessary updates and optimizations. Think of it as decluttering your mental desktop, making room for the new, sleek, and efficient applications awaiting installation. By conducting this diagnostic, we lay the groundwork for a more efficient mental framework, better equipped to handle the changes and adaptations that lie ahead. So, let's roll up our sleeves, grab our mental magnifying glasses, and get ready to brush the cobwebs off our mental circuitry. The diagnostic phase is the first step towards achieving a streamlined, fortified mental operating system that sets the stage for smoother navigation, improved performance, and an overall upgraded user experience. Or clearing the cache, letting go of past tangles. Ah, the notorious cache. The mental cobwebs and crooked corridors that impede our progress. It's time for a thorough spring cleaning of the mind, bidding those old, redundant data files adieu. Imagine your brain as a cluttered attic in dire need of decluttering. As you sift through the stacks of outdated beliefs and memories, ask yourself, do I need to keep these old shoes from high school? Just like decluttering a home, releasing the mental baggage can feel liberating and uplifting. Remember that cringeworthy moment from 5 years ago? It's time to hit delete on the mental desktop and free up valuable space for new memories and experiences. Don't be an emotional hoarder, clinging on to ancient history. Let it go and make room for fresh connections and concepts. Psychologists emphasize the importance of purging the past for mental well-being. So, grab the cognitive broom and sweep away those dusty thoughts into the trash bin of yesteryears. But wait. Before you empty the trash, consider this. What have you learned from these past tangles? Sometimes the junk provides valuable insights and catalyzes growth. Think of it as Marie Kondoing your brain. If it sparks joy, acknowledge it. Otherwise, thank it for the lesson and send it packing. Freeing up mental space is akin to clearing a blocked drain. Once the gunk is out, creativity and inspiration can flow freely without obstruction. Embrace the liberating feeling of saying sayonara to mental clutter as you create room for innovative ideas and positive energy. The cache may have served a purpose in the past, but now it's time to upgrade to a sleek, streamlined mental bandwidth. And remember, the process isn't always smooth sailing. There might be some nostalgic pangs and sentimental reluctance. After all, they were a part of your story. But just like outdated software, it's time to click remove as you optimize your mind for peak performance. So, let's get that mental vacuum running and clear out the unwanted debris. The future is beckoning with exciting possibilities. Upgrading the processor, sharpening your cognitive skills. Congratulations on completing the cache clearing process. Now that you've decluttered your mental desktop, it's time to upgrade your cognitive software. Think of this as giving your brain a turbo boost, like installing a brand new processor. So, grab your virtual screwdriver and get ready to optimize your cognitive skills like never before. First things first, let's talk about multitasking. You might fancy yourself as a brilliant multitasker, but scientific evidence suggests that trying to do several things at once actually hinders productivity. It's like running multiple apps simultaneously on an outdated device. Things tend to lag and crash, right? Instead, focus on sequential tasking, where you tackle one job at a time with laser-like precision. This approach allows your brain to perform at its peak, leading to more efficient outcomes. Next, it's essential to exercise your memory muscle. Just as physical workouts keep your body in shape, mental exercises are crucial for maintaining a sharp mind. Challenge yourself with puzzles, riddles, or even memory games. Not only are these activities fun, but they also stimulate different areas of your brain, improving cognitive function and memory retention. Plus, who doesn't love impressing friends with mind-bending riddles at social gatherings? Of course, we can't ignore the impact of continuous learning on cognitive enhancement. The saying, "knowledge is power," holds, and by constantly seeking out new information, you'll not only expand your intellectual horizons, but also keep your mind agile and adaptable. Whether it's delving into a new topic, mastering a new skill, or simply devouring the latest bestseller, every bit of learning strengthens the neural connections within your brain, making you even smarter and more resourceful. Remember, intelligence is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Last but not least, don't underestimate the importance of good old rest. Think of it as giving your brain a well-deserved rejuvenating spa day. Quality sleep and downtime are critical for optimal cognitive performance. When you're well rested, your brain functions at peak capacity, allowing you to absorb, analyze, and process information more effectively. Furthermore, taking breaks and engaging in mindfulness practices help reduce stress levels and promote mental clarity, ensuring that your cognitive powers remain sharp and focused. So, sharpen those mental saws and get ready to tackle the world with heightened cognitive prowess. After all, an upgraded processor deserves nothing less than exceptional performance. And you, my friend, are primed for greatness, optimizing performance, enhancing daily productivity. In the quest for mental efficiency and overall productivity, it's essential to treat our minds like the sophisticated machines they are. Just as a well-maintained computer can smoothly navigate through complex tasks, optimizing our mental performance involves implementing clever strategies to enhance our daily output. Picture your brain as a high-tech command center with countless neurons firing off ideas and responses in rapid succession. To keep this intricate system running at its peak, we must apply some expert-level tweaks. Let's dive into the world of mental optimization and explore practical ways to ramp up our daily productivity. Firstly, let's streamline the multitasking mayhem. Although we often pride ourselves on juggling multiple tasks simultaneously, research suggests that our brains simply aren't built for effective multitasking. Instead, imposing boundaries and focusing on one task at a time can lead to greater efficiency and better results. Fueling our mental machine with high-grade energy is crucial. Just as an electric car requires premium power resources, our brains thrive when fueled by a balanced mix of quality nutrition, sufficient hydration, and regular exercise. By optimizing our physical health, we can supercharge our cognitive functions and experience heightened alertness and creativity. Furthermore, implementing strategic breaks throughout the workday can prevent mental burnout and stave off the dreaded afternoon slump. Next, let's fine-tune our mental software. Incorporating mindfulness practices and meditation serves as an essential software update for our internal hard drive. These practices allow us to declutter our thoughts, minimize mental distractions, and operate with a profound sense of clarity. Additionally, establishing a clear and organized workspace can significantly impact our mental performance. A cluttered desk often leads to a cluttered mind, while a well-organized environment can promote focus, creativity, and efficient task completion. Finally, embracing the power of positive reinforcement can serve as the ultimate performance enhancer. Celebrating small victories and setting achievable goals can motivate us to push further and accomplish more. By rewiring our thought patterns to embrace optimism, we can revolutionize our daily output and achieve new heights of productivity. So, buckle up and get ready to turbocharge your mental engine. By implementing these witty yet effective strategies, you'll become the savvy operator of your highly efficient mental machinery. Setting default settings. Establishing healthy mind routines. As we navigate the labyrinth of life, our mental defaults often determine our reactions, behaviors, and overall outlook. Just like a computer's default settings dictate its operations, our mental defaults establish the framework for our responses to various situations. It's time to take control and set up healthy mind routines that serve as the foundation for a vibrant and fulfilling existence. Think of these routines as your personal dashboard, where you can fine-tune your thought processes and optimize your mental functions. Much like updating software, establishing healthy mind routines involves conscious effort and regular maintenance. Start by decluttering your mental desktop. Identify thoughts, habits, or beliefs that no longer serve you, and drag them straight into the virtual recycling bin. Embrace a routine that includes daily mindfulness exercises to defragment mental clutter and create space for creativity and clarity. Routine updates are essential for enhancing mental performance. Consider integrating brief meditation sessions into your routine to reboot mental energy and improve focus. Engaging in uplifting conversations and spending time with positive influencers can act as automatic updates, ensuring that your mental software stays current and resilient against negativity. Furthermore, just as a computer is protected from harmful viruses, a healthy mind requires safeguarding against toxic influences. Set default firewall settings that filter out negative news, unsupportive individuals, and self-critical thoughts. Designate a no-entry sign for any mental intruders that seek to disrupt your peace of mind. Establishing healthy mind routines also involves revisiting and rewiring default responses. When faced with challenges, instead of defaulting to panic mode, reprogram your reaction to one of curiosity and problem-solving. This approach will optimize mental efficiency and lead to innovative solutions. Setting default settings is not about rigidity. It's about creating a well-designed framework that supports your peak mental performance. By identifying and refining your mental defaults, you unlock the potential for enhanced creativity, resilience, and emotional well-being. As you embrace these healthy mind routines, you'll begin to experience smoother mental operations, increased joy, and improved overall functioning. Virus scan, identifying toxic thoughts. We all know how pesky computer viruses can wreak havoc on our systems. But what about the poisonous thoughts that infect our minds? It's time for a mental antivirus sweep to identify and exterminate those toxic thoughts before they cause a crash. Just like malware, toxic thoughts can stealthily infiltrate, causing disturbances in our mental operating system. These thoughts come in various forms, from self-doubt and comparison to negativity and criticism. They slow down our cognitive processes and hinder peak performance, just like a virus consuming memory and processing power. Let's run a thorough scan of our thought patterns, identifying the corrupted files and eradicating them from our mental hard drive. It's essential to quarantine these toxic thoughts before they spread and infect other areas of our lives. Picture your mind as a cutting-edge security system, equipped with the latest threat detection technology. As we perform this mental virus scan, we must remain vigilant and discerning. Not all thoughts are created equal. Some may pose as harmless, while secretly sowing seeds of doubt and disappointment. With a keen eye, we sift through our mental files, categorizing the destructive thoughts and isolating their harmful effects. This virus scan is not only about detection, but also about prevention. Once we've identified the toxic thoughts, we need to implement robust filters to screen out future intrusions. This may involve updating our mental firewalls, installing pop-up blockers for negative influences, and strengthening our browsing habits to avoid clicking on detrimental content. Additionally, it's crucial to regularly schedule routine scans to maintain optimal mental health and safeguard against potential contamination. Embracing a proactive approach to our mental hygiene will enhance our overall well-being. Equipped with a sharp sense of self-awareness, we can preemptively intercept toxic thoughts, preventing them from gaining unwarranted access to our intellectual space. It's empowering to take charge of our mental security and fortify ourselves against the onslaught of negativity. Now, let's hit that scan button and purge our minds of those treacherous mental viruses, ensuring a clean bill of mental health moving forward. Connecting to new networks, building positive relationships. As we navigate the digital age, it's crucial to not only upgrade our gadgets, but also our social circles. Much like optimizing your Wi-Fi connection, connecting to new networks involves seeking out positive relationships that enhance our mental bandwidth. Remember, just as a faulty USB port can disrupt data transfer, toxic relationships can hinder personal growth. So let's explore the art of building robust connections in this fast-paced world. Think of yourself as the central processing unit, and your interactions are the applications running on your mental operating system. You want those programs to be efficient, effective, and devoid of any bugs or malware. To begin, conduct an audit of your current network. Are there outdated connections that need to be unplugged? Are there dormant relationships that could use a reboot? Once you've identified areas for improvement, it's time to download the latest firmware to expand your horizons. Join a book club, attend networking events, or engage in online communities focused on personal development. Don't be afraid to pop up when someone else is feeling down. Being the troubleshooter or providing a memory boost in someone's life can strengthen your connections. Additionally, make sure you have security measures in place. Utilize boundaries to guard against unwanted intrusions into your mental space. Set filters on your social media, practice assertiveness, and surround yourself with individuals who respect your firewalls. Moreover, just as up-to-date antivirus software protects your system, surround yourself with positive influences who act as guardians against negative energy. Finally, remember to regularly clear your cache. Release any resentments or grudges that might be bogging down your network. By nurturing supportive connections and eliminating toxic ones, you're fostering a more stable and reliable operating system for your mind. After all, an optimized network is the key to unlocking endless possibilities and enhancing your overall performance. Restart and log in. Take an action towards a renewed self. As you navigate through the digital landscape of life, it's time to hit the refresh button and log in as the latest version of yourself. Much like updating software, renewing your internal system requires active participation and willingness to embrace change. So, grab your mental keyboard and prepare to keystroke your way to a renewed self. The first step is to reboot your attitude. Without an optimistic mindset, your progress can easily be derailed by power failures and system crashes. Approach challenges with a can-do outlook and watch the bugs in your thinking vanish. Remember, error messages happen, but it's how you respond that determines your success. In this process, defragmenting your social circle is crucial. Connect with people who inspire and invigorate you, and minimize contact with those who drain your energy like a malfunctioning program. By doing so, you're ensuring that your interactions are beneficial upgrades rather than pesky pop-ups. Furthermore, it's time to debug your habits. Identify any outdated behaviors that are holding you back and replace them with fresh routines that align with your goals. This may involve uninstalling procrastination plugins, updating your exercise software, or adopting new mindfulness apps to increase your mental storage space. Embracing these changes will undoubtedly optimize your system's performance. Just as an operating system constantly adapts to new demands, so should you. Acquiring new skills and knowledge is akin to installing new software updates. Seek out learning opportunities that expand your intellectual bandwidth and equip you with the tools to navigate the ever-evolving digital world. Who knows, you may even uncover hidden features you never knew you possessed. Remember, a refreshed and renewed self is constantly evolving. Just like the cloud, where data is always accessible and ready for use, strive to keep your mind open, welcome new experiences, and stay receptive to innovative ideas. After all, the best way to avoid becoming obsolete is to continuously update your beliefs and perspectives. So, go ahead, press that restart button with confidence, and get ready to log in to a boldly refurbished and recharged self.